All right, y'all. Welcome back to Eteesgolf Gaming. Um, we are about to start our first tournament in Q School, and we're about to see what's going on with our guy Edge Acer. All right, so sit back, relax, see how this thing goes. All right, and also y'all check out my website eteesgolf.com. All right, we got some gloves on there that are super dope, so make sure y'all support it. Oh yeah, and also make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. All right, let's do this. One thing I did do is bump the difficulty to pro. It might have been a minute, but see how this thing goes. Also did was
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Opening round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elby. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Bean, and out on the course as always is Henny Coyer and John McCarthy. And Rich, what's on the mind of these players today as they begin their quest for the Q School Final?
Their focus is to get into the top 5 and get that PGA Tour card, as the next 40 finishers will graduate to the Corn Ferry Tour next season.
I like this.
Now to the first
Get
hole.
around with the stroke. Pretty easy. How do I have this camera though? What's the shot? What's that? Okay. Alright, I can deal with that. It's gonna keep it to the left
Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. That's going to set the
we
tone
were
for
in
the
the
day.
water.
Henny, is that lying okay?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Alright, so we got 80% of the ball. Let's go up a little bit. 99%. I might be okay. Bring it up a little bit. I gotta bring this ball back.
That was a misjudgment coming out of the sand.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
81%. Take it.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, guys, this looks like it's about 21 feet.
I didn't hit
This
it.
putt is about
I
8
muffed
feet.
it.
Let's keep those doubles off the card.
Alright, you know what? We got a bogey.
Currently at
You know what? We're
plus
gonna
one
shake
for
it
the
off.
tournament.
We gotta find our rhythm. So
Let's take a look at this
it's
par
okay.
5 second hole.
First par 5. 200, so it's gonna carry. It's gonna carry. So, that was so
Well, Rich,
bad.
isn't this a lovely sort of teaser for these players on the Corn Ferry Tour to be playing at the stadium course, which is known for the prestigious Players' Championship? They're almost getting a sense of what it might be like to be on the big stage.
Exactly. However, there is one massive difference. You just don't have the number of fans out here like you would normally see it. That's what the biggest difference is this week. Still, they're going to feel a lot of pressure trying to close the deal, coming down 16, 17, and 18, no matter how many folks are watching.
This lie's not great.
I'm just zigzagging now. Alright. This is for birdie. We got 92% of the ball right here. It's gonna run, so come off right. Look at this. Come up late every time.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt's going to move pretty hard to the left.
Putting now for a bogey.
Get it, man. Thank you. Ooh.
2 bogeys in a row. Never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
What also need some backspin, bro. Some backspin.
That's a swing only a mother could love there, Luke.
Bro.
It can often be unpredictable how it comes out of the pine straw.
Bro. That was the best swing I've had thus far.
Putting
if I
for
could
par.
still press the square button. This is not pretty. Let's do this right here. Yeah, don't go in there. Fuck me. What the fuck was that?
Lining this putt up from a fair distance.
Gosh, that was not it. It didn't even get up the hill, bro. Right. They're gonna get up there. Yeah. That's gonna be too far. Look at that.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely.
Thank you. I made that long cut. All right. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. We'll take it. This 3 bogeys in a row.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have
Is that
this
for
one on
double?
repeat.
And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit.
3 bogeys in a row.
Let's
Right,
go to the 4th.
Get a par.
It's a par 4.
I feel it. Hey, you taking this to the big dog. Yeah.
Luke,
Great
that swing
swing.
was just south of awful.
What?
This is his 2nd shot.
Oh,
Wind is
my
blowing
God.
left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Don't go left. Fuck, I decel.
And I don't think he's got enough from the sand on this one.
Jesus Christ.
Coming off a run of 3 straight bogeys.
Bro, got caught up in the
Sitting
3.
at 3 over.
He's par. You gotta do something. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. No. Why are we chipping it? We're gonna putt this bitch. Oh. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. Got to the putt. Oh! Fuck, man. We doubling.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Okay.
Now 8
All
shots
right.
back after that hole. Chance
It's
here
like
to
we
reclaim
playing
a bit
actual
of focus
golf.
after
God
that
dang.
double at the last.
Alright, let me sit up in my chair. I just need a nice hit. Really wasn't a
That's
bad
not the
swing.
shot he was hoping for. 2nd shot here on the 5th.
was a good
Well,
swing.
let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway.
All right, that's
all right. Facing a little up and down here to save the par.
Oh, I like that. It's a little bit too strong. That's all right. I'm gonna put this. Let's see where it's going. Oh, damn. Look at that. Damn. Gonna go off the green for real. Let's go. It was gonna go that way regardless.
Was that a rush of blood?
I mean, damn. we looking like a chump.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Is there any coming back?
Remember the old adage, never up, never in. And finishing this hole with a little tap in.
Ooh.
Currently at +8 for the day. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Yep, sure, it was a bad hole. But as all good caddies would say to you, let it go. Focus on this shot and this shot only.
Oh, great swing.
Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there.
Bro, that was a great swing. I don't care.
John, what does his lie look like down there?
Well, heads up here, guys. I don't know which way this one's going to come out of this stuff. Very, very deep down in here.
What happens if we get a good...
Well, this one's looking really good from
nice.
the rough.
Look at that shot.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor.
That
could have been worse. Henny's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here. I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Get in the bitch.
Well done.
Yes.
Take the birdie.
That's a way to get back on track on the greens. Nice putts.
We're back.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
All right. Take it a swing at a time. Look at that swing. Okay.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Well, that may have come out a little heavy.
Oh, man.
Right into the water on that one. Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
This ball goes straight right there. It's got to be a regular approach.
He's hit that one well.
Yes, sir.
This next putt is for bogey.
Keep me on.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed.
But this putt is hard.
This next putt for double bogey.
It is hard, bro.
There is a significant amount of right to left on this putt.
And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Score par.
Double bogey in the last hole. That really set this player back. Hopefully it isn't too costly.
Going with the 5-wood. Oh, that's a tough break. He's setting up for his second shot.
All right, let's get this par better.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Sitting at 10 over par for the event. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. And John, what does his lie look like down there?
Well, considering where they ended up, the lie could have been a lot worse. I think they might be able to deal with this with not too much trouble.
Oh, great.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Damn. Can I get out of it?
Setting up for this one in the second cut.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
I've seen worse looking swings in a playground.
Fuck.
This would be a great up and down.
Shit.
And he needs this to save par. John, have you got a read on this one?
Pretty sure this is going to move to the left.
This is a good chance. And in it goes for the par.
Save par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4.
Let's keep this one.
Pine straw is always challenging to read, isn't it? Club face may have got caught up in the rough here.
Listen.
4 feet to the cup. Sitting at 10 over for the event.
That
On the tee of the 11th, a par 5.
Just need to hit it a decent. Let's go this. Mashed.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that.
What happened? That was such a good swing. I mean, the penalty on this shit is crazy. I don't even know if I'll be able to reach this shit. Let's see.
That always looked wet, didn't it? Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Yeah, this one's going long out the rough.
Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. Well, that looked like a confident stroke.
Oh, no!
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by one. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
289. That's a good swing. I got that. Damn.
Standing over his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
I don't understand why I can't punch you. That was not bad.
Looking great so far out the
That
rough.
was a great risk.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, looks like about 30 feet to the hole, guys.
Par putt coming up here. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
144th. Jesus.
Opting for the 6 iron. Close to the surface here, and the green side rough.
Sit.
That's frustrating.
Damn.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
You know, some bogeys are good bogeys.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Oh, Henny, what's happening here?
This is going to the pine straw. It's not too bad in there.
Second shot here on the 14th. Going with the hybrid.
Come on.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This is looking good. Are we going to see it drop?
And that should secure the par on this one. Currently plus 13 for the event.
This course is whooping my ass, bro. Damn. I hope I make. I'm
Welcome
not
to the par 4 15th hole.
Score par or better. All right, let's get a good.
Damn. I don't like the look of that lie.
The penalty of this shit is crazy. Go ahead.
That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting. And the pine needles can always be a 50-50 lie.
Can't see.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is a
I got out of there. Hey, that's a shot of the day, bro.
This putt for par here. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
It's looking like about a 32-footer.
Bogey putt coming up here.
Crazy. I gotta.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
That's really
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
Jeez.
That starts off on a good line.
That was well holed for bogey. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole.
All right, we gotta.
On the tee now, the 16th, and it's a par 5.
Par 5. All right, let's see. Try to get to this one. Look at that swing. Good swing.
His second shot here.
In the goddamn rough. These are great swings. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I went left on purpose.
Well, it doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Actually, it's a great place. Down, so it's okay.
This would be a great up and down. It's pretty handy here.
No,
oh, bitch!
Cannot.
Yeah, not much to sweat there. Yeah. Now at the 17th hole.
All right, score. Oh, this is 17th. That's the iconic 17th. Everybody knows this one. Yeah, looks good.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Great
that looks
shot.
Oh, wait a minute, though.
Slow
Wait
one.
a minute. Look at this one come back.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th.
Take it. Take it.
And down it goes. Sitting at 13 over for the day.
Down.
And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
44. 43. All right. Let's get up there. Great.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too.
Great.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Well, that was a little loose, wasn't it? Time to take on this shot from the rough.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. That's pretty tidy. And finishing up with a par here today. It'd be nice to make this one for bogey at the last. And that is a tap-in bogey for him as his round comes to a close.
This was terrible, y'all. Terrible. Okay, so I did 846 right now. But we got better. Back 9, we got 40. But to be fair, how many? We got 7 bogeys on the front 9. And 1 triple bogey. And 2 double bogeys on the front. In fact, we got 1 double bogey. 2 birdies. Not bad. We got 1 birdie.
So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
You bet, Luke. 1 round down, 3 to go. Let's see how this thing progresses.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, God, that was bad. It was. But it's supposed to be. Oh. Shit. Of course. I'm gonna give it a 5 stars because it whooped my ass right now. At least. Push pull forgiveness is crazy. '84th. Lost 2,000 followers. Alright, you know what I said. Don't get worse, it'll get better. Oh wait, it's the wrong play. Oh, I can hit 2 of these events. Good. Before we do that, let's do that pickleball flag. The buffers for a while though. I like that. Okay, here we go. Get the screen pad. Yeah, that. I don't want to do that. This. I just have to see the buffers around. I like that. Your green equipment. Ooh. And just upgrades. See what I'm know, that swing pass got good, like. That's cool. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot in the what I shot at 86. Mine's doing real shit like average ass golfing, bro. Required cat. Let's this damn flat state village or something. It's the plug use the most. Third. Let's be in the second round.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. It's 4 under for our leader as we get things started here on 2K Sports. Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. And let's see what he can do here today.
Okay.
Bit untidy, wasn't it?
Okay.
John, you got a better view than we do. What's his lie like?
Well, guys, very deep in this rough. This is gonna take some. This is gonna take some precision engineering to get out of this one.
From where he was, he's got to be loving this.
I like it. I love it.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Yes. Let's get
Penny,
this birdie,
take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Yeah, he never quite hit that hard enough. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 14 over par for the event.
Maybe I need to just hold it.
We have a par 5 at this one.
All right, good par. Way to go start off strong. Oh, yeah.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Hey, we got one in the fairway, y'all. 300 yards.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Let's see. I don't think it's down below.
This one's going to the right.
Up.
And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Get in there.
Okay. Straight out of the top draw. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Here we are at the third hole, a par 3.
Too much.
Going with the 7.
To the right a little bit.
That's out to the right for sure.
A lot of it.
This is his second shot.
Over there.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just
right.
3 feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Boom.
Okay, let's head to the next. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. And now onto the par 4, fourth hole.
Par 4. It's in the fairway.
Ooh, that was a little bit of an interesting pass at it.
You crushing the ball now. You just
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
love the shits.
That one's just found its way onto the first step. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
How about lob shot?
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot. That's just about 3 feet away. Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Here we are at the 5th hole. Oh, that was mashed.
Great shot. Great shot. Okay. It's up you.
nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
This would be a great up and down. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. A bogey putt awaits.
Excuse me, y'all. Real close. Oh, man.
Ooh.
First double.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
It may be short, but it's not cute. There's a lot of break in this.
First double.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Man.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The sixth is a par 4.
Double bogey at the last. Ouch, that'll leave a mark.
Oh, love it. Love it.
Ah, great shot.
Rushed it. Okay, we got here. Yes. 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 Stop.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
I'll
John,
take it.
what's the line on this putt?
Pretty sure it's going to take quite a dive to the right here.
So close. Jeez, I did have that bitch closed.
A par putt on the table.
It's not a long putt, but it will move right to left.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Setting up now on a par 4.
Let's get another par. There it is.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he?
Nice driver, bro.
Second shot here on the 7th.
What I want.
Not a bad play, that one.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. This would be his first birdie of the day. Asking for this one to break a big way back to the left. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
This may be a little tiddler, but it's moving right.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
That's 7.5 feet. Ooh, that's a tall pass. Okay. Looks good. Looks really good. Stay on green. Stay on green. Stay on goddamn green. Stop.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And he's down there. You got to read.
This is just going right the whole way along.
Oh, right here.
Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Right there.
Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
Awesome stuff.
Shit out there. All right. Got some good distance. Free.
He's setting up for his second shot.
I closed that one.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Coming up from the bunker.
Oh my God. What type of lie is this? What type of lie is this?
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
Take it. Let's see. The back of the green.
Now, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
So close. Like it.
Ooh, looking nice.
Oh, bitch.
And this one will be for bogey.
Getting closer.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
I don't even know what this is.
But not a good result there. Second shot here on the 10th hole.
This does not look good. This is very bad.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
Let's see what happens from the pine straw, shall we? Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Deal with that.
9 feet to the cup.
This will be a good bogey.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
Get in.
Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole.
And my game is about to end, y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe.